So there I was, y'all, standing on this bridge, 60 feet above the water, scared to death. I did not want to be in this position, but my big mouth got me in trouble. Do me a favor, by a round of applause, does anyone here have a crazy friend out of curiosity? Yeah? Okay. By the way, chances are if you're not clapping right now, you are somebody's crazy friend, okay? He sees us all by the ledge. He goes, oh, y'all jumping off the bridge? I got this. And then jumps off. And we're like, oh! Mike just killed himself. Because no one told him about pointing the toes or plugging the nose, right? So he's falling, he's falling, and then boom, he hits the water. We are just paused. We're like, oh! And all of a sudden the water ripples a little bit. You see Mike pop his head out through the top, take a big deep breath of air, look back at us, and was, that was awesome, yeah! And then he swam to the side. So now here's my situation, y'all. I committed to doing something. I learned how to do it. I saw someone do exactly what I wanted to do, who arguably wasn't as smart as I was, right? Because he didn't know the right technique. He did it and made it. All I had to do was face my fear and jump. So I get to the ledge, and I go, all right, I'm going to do this. 1, 2. Then I said, you know what? I don't want to do this. In fact, I mean, I would do it if I want to do it, but I ain't going to let them peer pressure me into jumping off this bridge. So I got back. I started leaving. Then I had a thought, y'all. And that thought was, how would I feel 6 months from now when I look back at this moment and realize that this was my moment to take action and I didn't do it? I said, I don't want to live my life feeling regret. I said, you know what, if I could do this, I could do anything. So I got back to the ledge. So I said, 1, 2, 3. I jumped off, right? And I was expecting to make like this manly noise, like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he jumps out of a plane in a movie. But what came out of my mouth was, ah, ah, ah. Yo, I fell for so long, I was screaming like a 12-year-old girl. I looked around and said, why am I still falling? And then, poof, hit the water, everything went into slow motion. They started playing some like violins. This fish swam up to me and said, you crazy, and then swam away. It was nuts. I swim up to the top. I start checking around to see if anything's broken. I swear, yo, there was a deer like this. And everything was cool. I looked up at my friends. I could just think of saying one thing. That was awesome, yeah. And I swam to the side. Our goal with you today is just like that day in my life. We want you to take action. You've already committed, step 1. You've already learned the proper technique. Y'all been going through this program for a year. Can we give a round of applause for all the people that have helped you get to here? This is a big deal, y'all. All the people from San Bernardino. The third step is believing that it's possible, finding a mentor. You've got tons of people to help you. The only thing we're going to ask of you to do today, the only step I want you to focus on in my 4-step system I teach the students all across the country, is to take action.